The flow of human consciousness mirrors a river's constant movement, carrying our mental experiences much like Neo's initial acceptance of the Matrix as his reality. This powerful metaphor illustrates how we often become prisoners of our own thoughts, treating every passing worry or memory as an essential truth rather than a temporary mental state. Our tendency to grasp and claim thoughts as identity creates a self-imposed mental prison, where every worry demands immediate attention and every self-judgment becomes an unquestioned truth. Look at how our thought patterns parallel social media feeds. They're continuous, ever-changing, yet we tend to grip them with unnecessary permanence. This digital age comparison helps illustrate the ephemeral nature of thoughts, which float past like clouds, yet we often clutch them like anchors, refusing to let them naturally dissipate. This attachment to thoughts creates a self-imposed mental prison, where we're constantly responding to and identifying with every passing idea or concern. The Matrix offers a profound parallel through Morpheus's instruction to free your mind. This concept extends beyond the film's context of physical limitations to address our fundamental relationship with thoughts. Buddha's wisdom, all that we are is the result of what we have thought, finds modern echo in Viktor Frankl's observation about the space between stimulus and response, a gap we rarely recognize, but holds immense potential for personal freedom. Frankl's insights, drawn from his experiences in Nazi concentration camps, emphasize our power to choose our response to thoughts rather than being automatically controlled by them. The animated film Inside Out provides another illuminating perspective through Joy's realization about sadness's importance. This mirrors our own journey in understanding that all thoughts, even uncomfortable ones, serve a purpose. However, like Joy's initial attempts to control Riley's emotions, we often try to manipulate our thought patterns rather than observe them with neutral awareness. This controlling approach typically leads to greater mental struggle rather than the freedom we seek. Tyler Durden's famous quote from Fight Club about buying unnecessary things to impress others perfectly translates to our relationship with thoughts. We frequently maintain mental patterns we don't need and chase approval from imagined critics, creating unnecessary psychological burden. This mental consumption mirrors the material consumption Durden critiques, showing how we often invest in thoughts that don't serve our well-being. The concept of totems from Inception offers a compelling parallel to meditation's role in our lives. Just as characters use totems to distinguish dreams from reality, meditation helps us recognize thoughts as mental projections rather than absolute truth. Like a movie screen remaining unchanged by projected images, our essential awareness stays untouched by the parade of thoughts crossing it. Shakespeare's observation that nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so, and Marcus Aurelius's insights about thought's role in shaping our experience both emphasize this crucial distinction between events and our interpretation of them. Modern technology provides another useful metaphor. Thoughts are like phone notifications. We can acknowledge them without engaging with every single one. This approach suggests a middle path between Socrates' call for examination and the risk of over-analysis, where thoughts can flow through consciousness like hotel guests, acknowledged but not given permanent residence. This balanced approach allows for healthy mental engagement without becoming lost in endless thought analysis. Neuroscience confirms the temporary nature of thoughts as neural firing patterns, yet we often transform them into fixed identities. The digital age phenomenon of doom scrolling represents thought attachment in modern form, highlighting our tendency to remain caught in unproductive mental patterns despite knowing better. Joseph Goldstein's concept of the art of conscious forgetting offers a solution, not through suppression, but through mindful release. The wisdom of Zen masters, captured in the phrase "let go or be dragged," speaks to the importance of release rather than resistance. This doesn't mean achieving a thought-free state. Even the Buddha had thoughts. Instead, as suggested by the Point Break reference, it's about learning to surf our thoughts rather than being overwhelmed by them. This surfing metaphor perfectly captures the dynamic balance between engagement and detachment. Viewing the mind as a theater offers a helpful framework. Thoughts are the performances, consciousness is the stage, and our essential awareness is the space containing everything. This perspective allows us to enjoy our mental experiences without becoming entangled in them. The plays performed can range from tragedies to comedies, but the stage itself remains unchanged, demonstrating our fundamental nature beyond thought patterns. Understanding thoughts as weather patterns rather than prophecies helps establish a healthier relationship with our mental activity. This metaphor emphasizes their temporary, changing nature while acknowledging their power and influence. It suggests we can experience thoughts fully without treating them as permanent or absolutely true. Let me end with personal recommendations for reading and viewing, including Paul Graham's Do Things That Don't Scale and The Ladders of Wealth Creation. These practical resources suggest ways to apply these philosophical insights about thought attachment to daily life and personal development. The integration of ancient wisdom, modern psychology, and popular culture references creates a comprehensive framework for understanding and potentially transforming our relationship with thoughts. The ultimate message is that freedom from thought attachment isn't about eliminating thoughts, but developing a wiser relationship with them. This understanding allows us to experience our mental life fully, while maintaining the perspective that thoughts, like weather patterns, are naturally temporary phenomena passing through our awareness. Through this lens, we can engage with our mental experience more skillfully, neither suppressing thoughts nor becoming lost in them.